Are they going to arrest us?
And I'm a fifth. And tell me what you were doing in the house.
Calm down, dear.
No time to talk. I have clients to brief, and they're as sharp as spoons.
I ain't saying nothing to nobody until I've had my trial.
Oh, leave it out. I've got a trial coming up, and I need to rememberize my lines.
Hmm.
Been saying that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
Another step forward.
Oh, dear. I don't...
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way
this
to the
again.
audience chamber.
Are the gods truly this petty?
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Miss
Please make
Zora.
your way to the audience chamber.
I'm not sure I believe her. But does it really matter?
Meaning?
Hush! Patriarchs are upstairs. Lord Janeth could call for me at any moment.
It's out of our hands.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
They're all attendant.
Raven Guard's a hero.
Oh, taking Will with us. Okay.
There's no time to waste. Let's see what I can glean.
It's certainly good to be back at camp. How I've missed the smells.
All's well as it ends well, yeah, boy?
Indeed. And I'm sure Dringo will do a great job. He always took good care of me.
Looking ahead.
So much for the cavalry riding to our rescue. This is what we get for putting our faith in a network of spies, I suppose. Darling, it sounds...
Why do we need Will? That's...
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldur?
Baldur's Gate was a safe refuge when I left. This must be Gortash doing.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Seems Grand Duke Stelmane's been murdered. Did you know her at all?
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim, I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
I sense there's something more to this story.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
Any idea who could be behind the healing?
I couldn't say. But think about this. My father was Tadpole. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, he must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it. That's the spirit.
A hero at heart.
Just the damage type and become resistant to it. You can pick a new damage each short rest. On a spell. One of your level spells, once per long rest, you can cast the spell without expending a spell slot. Well, death. Add fight. Cards become holding people of red 100 turns. 35-4, restrain them until they temporarily turn to stone. 300. 300. Casters.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Right.
Every juke's just the same as the last. Sticking up.
If not over, through.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
Careful, Karlak. The Steel Watch will destroy us in one swipe if we attack Gortash here.
So we bide our time. But make no mistake, that monkey is mine.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlak, come and say a proper hello.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Why is the crown failing?
It's not. But it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again.
What kind of understanding do you suggest?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
I'm not afraid of her.
You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters. But she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know. She's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
You want me to believe you mean no harm to the city?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Examine Gortash's body language and expressions. Can you trust him? I don't think.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
As always, it seems none of you can be trusted. You, Orin, Ketheric.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise, but you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me.
Who the hell's with your pact?
What a shame to refuse the power of a god. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
Let this be a warning. Orin is the spark in a powder keg. We make an alliance, or the city is made ash. I will give you time to reconsider.
Tread carefully. Remember, you must do what it takes to survive, even if it means striking a deal with the enemy.
You're on your own.
Oh, but I most certainly am not. Now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Can't take him out, I'll just die. I have no interest in the sham of ceremony.
Then allow me to peek it for you.
Your brain twists and stretches under the Watcher's gaze. The pain almost brings you to your knees before fading.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same? by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
Prepare to object.
Don't. You will only invite his ire and your own death.
He's right. Quiet.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Your first act as Archduke, my lord?
We prepare an army of our own. The steel watch will be known.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Have you come to behold the new dawn?
But the gods, what have they made? For the city's great hero.
What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. Gortash and I will ignite the final spark, and that, true soul, is the greatest of goods.
Enemies within? What do you mean?
Traitors, Portier.
Your parasite binds your mind to Will's. Your memories of talking with Ravengard become his.
You spoke with my father. Incredible. To hear his voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
And if the steel one...
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
He seems like an absolute fraud. In a very nice coat.
Yeah. Fucker always had expensive taste. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is?
When people are scared, they'll do whatever it takes to.
And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
We identify all enemies within our walls.
Dr. Medora.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
Relocated? What are you playing at, devil?
Rude. just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Contract again.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
There's up to nothing good. That's for certain.
Certainly not. But she's as inevitable as Toril's path around the sun. We'll have answers soon enough. Mazora's gone to camp. We should speak with her. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
What happens next is out of our hands.
Go to the city.
Flaming Fist Barracks. Authorized personnel only.
Okay, we'll be back there later. What region?
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be... All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency.
And prosperity.
Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You're having a chuffing laugh. We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here.
There's the portal.
You really won't feel it.
Doing a little shopping big enough as it is.
Only Lord Gortash can protect us
I think I may have overdone it with
Why the night song?
Nothing good, I bet.
And then all will perish. So the cycle.
Check out the place first.
We've had supply issues. You got a problem. You don't want none of this. Trust me.
Do I
Afternoon. I reckon there wasn't much merrymaking in the Hells.
You reckon right. Maybe for the best, though. My singing is worse than demonic screeching.
Perhaps your talent lies in dancing instead. Nothing good, though.
I'm never eating at the Elf Song again. What if there were bits?
This red is the best wine in the entire Sword Coast.
In the Sword Coast? In your dreams, more like.
Fine.
I can get free wine if you like.
He's delivered, yes. Standard procedure. Gortash just wants to make sure there's no
Baldur's Mouse.
The truth is the truth.
Baldur's Mouse does
Make
that.
up their own minds. So you just disappeared. Do you know how worried I was?
I know something. Our main target for today. Finish it first.
The need to make them speak. But that's precisely why he's a genius. Not only I think...
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch?
Hello.
I am so
Nice day for a walk.
Come on.
Carla, you're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you find a way to fix this engine, Damon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Never mind. Glad you're all right in any case. Nice forge you've got here.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me operate from here for a fair price. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy.
Good. Someone should be.
Who is your wares?
Certainly.
You will have gain 2 bonus to attack and damage rolls with weapon. Nice. Gain freedom of movement and long strider. And damage is reduced by 20. 14,000! That's certainly a lot. I'll go.
Shout if you need anything else.
Yeah, I'll return. That's certain.
Grief is hard. Let flowers say what words never can.
One more time.
Graveyard? No. portal.
Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke Gortash.
What's he got to say?
Bloody believe from my mind.
No.
Besides, not all feats are
Considering an army of cultists is on its way to cut our throats.
How do they get there?
Anything about
The number of people stabbed in the exact tomb of each lot.
Decapitated. Could be most anything. Their willingness to torment their travel partners with wisecracks, for example.
You're louder than the fire.
Fingers crossed. I'm not going in there and getting swallowed by a devil. Oh, I get it. You're scared.
The Devil's Fee.
Oh, this is a place. Yeah.
Chase the gelatinous cube in the alley.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be and shop with glee.
Oh no. Definitely something up with this one. Trust me.
Let's see what we've got.
A most excellent decision.
Splendid.
Coin and time most fortuitously spent.
Yeah. Back. Up to Raphael one more time.
Caress is caress.
Seems a bit of a reputation, doesn't it? Tad mercenary, tad
Brothel? Den of decadent?
But a little hard. Shouldn't we all be allowed to stoke a few fires from time to time?
You sound like you're speaking. Me at all. Refresh my memory.
I'm afraid you'd find my own stories rather tight-laced, Shadowheart. I was never one to sow my wild oats.
Never done right.
My favorite future clients. Are you ready to accept my kind offer?
No deal.
Still holding out hope for another solution. I'll wait. You'll be back.
Welcome to the lower city, where Baldur's Gate...
I made it back. I'm here. Thank the gods. Thank the gods.
Strange. Strange, no?
Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke Gortash.
What's he got to say?
These boots have seen everything. About the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate, City of Steel and Justice.
Yeah, but I dared you first.